God revealed why they're so eager to marry you. This will shock you. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, today I come with a message that will touch your soul and open your eyes to what heaven has been preparing for you. You have wondered why someone is suddenly eager, almost desperate, to marry you. You have felt their energy chasing you, surrounding you, and sometimes confusing you. You've asked in silence, why now? What changed? Heaven heard your question, and now the truth is being revealed. The reason is deeper than you think. It is not just about love, attraction, or timing. It is about divine alignment. Something inside you has awakened a divine energy, a vibration that calls out to the universe. It says, I am ready for love that is true, pure, and blessed. That vibration has reached the heart of the one who sees you not just as a person, but as destiny. Archangel Michael says, you are glowing in the spiritual realm. You have gone through fire, heartbreak, and disappointment. You have prayed through tears, and you have waited through silence. Now, heaven is rewarding your patience. Your aura is shining brighter than before. Your spirit is stronger, calmer, wiser. You are no longer the same person you were months or even years ago. This change has not gone unnoticed. The one who is eager to marry you has felt it too. Something inside them senses that your heart carries peace, here the kind of peace they have been searching for all their life. They feel that if they lose you, they lose something sacred. That is why their soul is restless. That is why they are suddenly rushing, suddenly wanting to build a life with you. You must understand, my child, that divine timing is never late. God has written every chapter of your love story long before you were born. There are no coincidences, only connections. Every delay, every heartbreak, every lonely night, it all prepared you for this divine moment. This person's eagerness is not random. It is their soul recognizing yours. Their spirit remembers something that their mind cannot explain. In the heavens, your paths were destined to meet, but the timing depended on your readiness. And now, you are finally ready. Archangel Michael says, the angels are rejoicing because you are standing at the doorway of a divine union. This is not about infatuation or desire, it is about purpose. The person who wants to marry you feels called, and not just emotionally, but spiritually. God has whispered into their heart, this is the one. That whisper is what drives their urgency. That whisper is what keeps them awake at night, dreaming of a future with you. That whisper is what makes them feel peace when they imagine your face. But you must also be wise. Eagerness does not always mean readiness. Some people feel a divine connection but are not yet mature enough to protect it. That is why heaven asks you to pray for clarity. Ask God, is this person meant to stay, or are they simply here to show me my worth? If they are meant to stay, their actions will align with divine order. They will bring calm, not confusion. They will move with faith, not fear. They will build, not rush. Archangel Michael says, remember that love from God is never chaotic. It flows like gentle water. It doesn't demand, it doesn't manipulate, it doesn't trap. It inspires, it protects, it nurtures. The one who truly loves you under heaven's light will not be afraid to wait for you. They will not push you into decisions. They will walk beside you with patience because their love is not only emotional, it is spiritual. That is how you will know who is truly sent by God. But my dear, there is another reason behind their eagerness. When God begins to lift one soul, others can sense it. You are being lifted right now spiritually, emotionally, even energetically. You are stepping into your next level of life, and some souls around you can feel that rise. They see blessings following you. They see peace surrounding you. They see doors opening that once were locked. They sense that you are about to enter a season of great favor. And deep down, they want to be part of that journey. They may not fully understand it, but they feel it. Heaven wants you to understand that your light attracts both destiny and distraction. Not every person who is eager to marry you is meant to walk forever with you. Some are drawn to your light but are not strong enough to carry it. Archangel Michael says, do not let flattery confuse your discernment. Let actions speak. Let peace guide you. Let time test them. The one who truly loves you will stay through silence, storms, and stillness. They will not only promise you, they will prove. And as you wait for clarity, know that heaven is guiding you. God is not cruel, He is careful. He doesn't send people to break you, He sends them to shape you. This person's eagerness may shock you, but remember it is part of something much bigger. You are stepping into a divine plan where your love life is no longer led by fear, but by faith. Archangel Michael says, your soul is attracting its reflection. Your energy is calling in your equal. That is why the intensity feels new, almost overwhelming. It's not cozy, it's divine recognition. When two souls meant for each other come close, heaven vibrates with light. Everything in your life begins to shift. You start feeling emotions you can't explain. You start dreaming of a future that suddenly feels real. You start hearing signs, numbers, songs, words that seem to point in the same direction. Those are confirmations from heaven saying, this connection is not ordinary. But still, my beloved, you must protect your heart. The eagerness of another person should not become the reason you say yes. Your yes must come from peace, not pressure. You see, When someone recognizes divine favor on you, they can become afraid of losing it. That fear can make them rush, even if they are not ready. Heaven is asking you to wait until the fruit of their intention shows. Time will always reveal truth. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be afraid of divine love. You deserve the kind of love that doesn't make you question your value. The kind of love that makes you feel safe. The kind of love that leads you closer to God, not away from Him. That love is written in your destiny. It will come to you not by chasing, but by aligning. It will find you when you are at peace with yourself. And when it does, it will not rush you, it will understand you. Heaven has seen your tears, your loneliness, and your prayers. They were not in vain. You were being prepared. The reason this person is now so eager is because your preparation season is ending. You are moving from waiting to fulfillment. You are about to witness what divine timing truly looks like. So when you see their eagerness, don't be afraid. Just listen to your heart. Ask Heaven for clarity. If this is your divine partner, God will make it clear. He will remove confusion and replace it with confirmation. And remember, the greatest marriages are not built on fear of losing, but on faith and divine purpose. You are not meant to be chased, you are meant to be chosen with prayer, patience, and peace. Archangel Michael says, a sacred love is on its way. You don't have to rush it. You just have to trust it. When the right person stands before you, you will know. You will feel calm, not chaos. You will feel safe, not pressured. You will feel love, not fear. Heaven's signs will align, your spirit will rest, and your path will open wide. And that, my child, is why they are so eager to marry you, because deep down, their soul has recognized what God already revealed: you are the one. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, as Heaven continues to speak, I want you to understand something deeper about this moment you are living through. You may feel uncertain. You may be questioning whether the love before you is real or just an illusion. But Heaven wants you to know this is not a mistake. Everything that is happening around you now is part of a divine plan to awaken you to your worth, your power, and your purpose. The eagerness of this person is not simply a human emotion, it is a spiritual reaction. When your light rises, those who are meant to be part of your journey will feel it in their soul. They will suddenly see your value. They will suddenly fear losing you. They will suddenly want to claim you, protect you, and stand beside you. But this eagerness or this rush is not only about love. It is about destiny trying to catch up with divine timing. Archangel Michael says, God has been preparing your heart for a long time. You have walked through loneliness so you could learn independence. You have faced rejection so you could understand resilience. You have felt abandoned so you could learn the difference between attachment and true love. Every tear was a lesson. Every silence was a signal. Every delay was divine protection. Now that you have learned what self-love feels like, heaven is ready to bring you the love that mirrors it. This person who is so eager to marry you senses your transformation. They see the glow of healing on your face, the peace in your voice, the confidence in your steps. You no longer need validation, you radiate it. And that glow is powerful. It draws people in. It makes them feel something divine, something eternal. They don't even fully understand why they want you so deeply, but their soul does. Their soul remembers the promise made long before either of you were born, that your lives would meet, that your paths would cross, that your hearts would test one another's truth. You must understand, my child, that divine love doesn't always arrive wrapped in calm beginnings. Sometimes it comes with intensity, with mystery, with energy that shakes your spirit awake. This intensity you feel right now are the sudden attention, the passion, the overwhelming need they have to marry you is a sign that something sacred is unfolding. It is not meant to scare you, it is meant to show you that heaven is moving pieces in your favor. But you must stay grounded. Because when divine energy arrives, lower energies try to imitate it. False connections can appear genuine at first. So Archangel Michael says, stay close to your intuition. Listen not just to words, but to actions. See if this eagerness carries peace or pressure. Heaven's love never comes to rush you. It comes to align you. Archangel Michael says, before every great blessing, there is a final test. And your test right now is discernment. This person may feel sure of you, but are they sure of themselves? Are they ready for the spiritual responsibility that comes with loving someone chosen by God? You are not ordinary. Your energy is sacred. Anyone who connects with you connects with heaven's purpose. This means they must be willing to grow, to evolve, to rise with you. God is not sending you a partner just for romance. He is sending you a partner for mission. The person who marries you will not only share your home here, they will share your calling. So heaven asks you to watch not only how they love you, but also how they treat your dreams. Do they support them? Do they listen to the voice of God in you? Do they honor your peace, your purpose, your values? Because a soul that is eager but not prepared can become a burden, not a blessing. My child, you are stepping into a time of spiritual testing and divine revelation. You will see people revealing their hearts in unexpected ways. Someone who once ignored you may suddenly confess deep feelings. Someone who once stayed silent may suddenly speak of marriage and forever. Do not let this surprise shake you. It is because your energy has shifted. Heaven has elevated you, and people can feel it. They don't know why, but something inside them tells them, if I lose this person, I lose my destiny. That urgency is what drives their eagerness. Archangel Michael says, the reason this is happening now is because your timeline is changing. You have stepped into a season of divine manifestation. What took years before will now happen in months. What seemed impossible before will suddenly unfold easily. Love, abundance, success, all of it is moving toward you at once. The spiritual gates have opened. And the one who is eager to marry you is being pulled by this divine current. Their soul senses the change. They may not understand it with their mind, but heaven is stirring their heart, saying, move now. Do not delay. But child, be patient with yourself. You do not have to give an answer out of fear. Heaven does not want you to accept love out of pressure. God wants you to receive love from peace. If this love is meant for you, it will not disappear because of patience. True love waits, false love rushes. If they are meant to be your forever, time will only make their love stronger. If they are not, time will expose their weakness. So take your time. Let God guide you. Pray before you promise. Listen before you leap. Archangel Michael says, the eagerness you see in them is part of heaven's strategy. It is meant to awaken you, to prepare you for a deeper commitment to your purpose. It is also meant to remind you that you are seen, valued, and desired. For so long, you felt invisible. For so long, you wondered if anyone could ever truly see your worth. Now heaven is showing where you were always seen, even when hidden. You were always chosen, even when waiting. The eagerness of this person is simply a reflection of how heaven feels about you. God Himself is eager to bless you, eager to comfort you, eager to show you how loved you are. Their urgency is mirroring divine urgency. Heaven is saying, the time has come. Step into love, but do it wisely. There is something else, my beloved. The angels are whispering that this connection is karmic in nature. You and this person may have met in past lifetimes, bound by a promise left unfinished. That is why the attraction feels so familiar, so magnetic, so unexplainable. It's not just chemistry, it's memory. They feel drawn to you because their soul remembers you. You awaken something ancient in them, something that has been waiting for completion. But remember, not all past connections are meant to continue. Some return only to bring closure, healing, and release. Others return to fulfill what was started long ago. You must ask heaven, is this connection meant to continue, or to complete? That question will bring peace to your heart. Archangel Michael says, do not mistake their eagerness for clarity. Sometimes a person's soul knows something their mind hasn't yet learned. They may feel divine love, but still carry human wounds. They may want to marry you out of genuine emotion, but they may not yet understand the sacredness of your spirit. So wait for balance. Let their actions prove their words. Let consistency replace promises. Heaven will not let you miss what is meant for you. If this person is your divine partner, the connection will grow stronger through patience. If not, it will fade away gently, without destruction. Trust the process. Archangel Michael says, while this person is preparing themselves for you, heaven is preparing you for them too. You are being refined. Your patience is being tested. Your wisdom is being sharpened. You are learning not to rush love, not to chase attention, not to fear loss. You are learning to stand still and let love come to you with peace. You are learning that your worth was never dependent on being chosen by some, only it was always sealed by God. And that is why you are attracting such eagerness now. Because when you finally stop needing love, love finally finds you. You are a magnet for divine favor. Your life is about to change. This season will reveal true faces, hidden feelings, and long-awaited blessings. The one who is eager to marry you may be the messenger of a promise that is unfolding right now. But stay calm. Let heaven lead. Because what is meant for you will never pass you by. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, there is a moment when the heavens grow quieter, not because nothing is happening, but because something sacred is forming in the unseen. You are standing in that silence now. The air around you feels different because destiny is being rearranged. The eagerness of this person is not random. It is a signal that their soul has heard a divine call. Heaven has touched their heart, and now they cannot rest. Something inside them whispers your name in prayer, in thought, in every heartbeat. They see you as the answer to a question they didn't know how to ask. They look into your eyes and feel peace they have never felt before. They don't know why, but when they think of you, they imagine a home. They imagine laughter that doesn't end. They imagine a hand they can hold without fear. This, my child, is what divine recognition feels like. It does not come from logic. It comes from eternity. Archangel Michael says, heaven weaves human hearts together like threads in a tapestry. You cannot always see the pattern, but every color has purpose. The one who wants to marry you has been pulled by invisible strings of destiny. There were times they ignored it, times they resisted it, times they ran from it, but the pull only grew stronger. And now, they can no longer deny it. They look at you and see light. They feel that your soul carries answers to their prayers. You represent not just love, but direction. you remind them of who they were meant to be. This is why their eagerness burns so brightly. Their spirit has found its reflection, and their human heart can barely contain the intensity. But you, my dear one, must remain steady. When fire meets calm water, the water does not panic, it flows, cool and clear. You must be that calm. You must let love prove itself through time. Sometimes heaven sends strong energy so you will awaken, but not every awakening leads to marriage. Some are meant to teach you what love should feel like so that when the true one arrives, your heart will recognize it instantly. Do not confuse recognition with readiness. Even divine connections need divine timing. Archangel Michael says, your life is shifting quickly because you are being prepared for covenant, not chaos. Covenant means stability, patience, and prayer. Chaos means control, rushing, and fear. Look closely. Does this person's eagerness carry calm or confusion? If it carries peace, you are safe to trust it. If it carries pressure, wait and listen longer. Heaven sees how much you've grown. There was a time when you would have accepted love just to fill silence. There was a time when you mistook attention for affection. But not anymore. You now know that love is more than words, it is consistency. That wisdom protects you now. The eagerness of this person is partly a reflection of your new spiritual vibration. You are glowing with divine maturity. You are walking in grace, and grace attracts. People sense that you are chosen even if they can't explain why. They want to stand close to your light, hoping it will warm them too. Archangel Michael says, be gentle with those drawn to you, but guard your peace. Not everyone who admires your light is ready to walk beside it. Some are meant to witness, not to join. Your energy is sacred, treat it as a garden. Let only those who come with patience and prayer plant roots in it. My child, you may be wondering, why me? Why now? Heaven answers, because you are ready. You are ready to love without losing yourself. You are ready to give without being emptied. You are ready to be seen without shrinking. The person who is eager to marry you feels this readiness. They sense stability in your energy. They see strength behind your gentleness. They see home in your silence. It shocks them, because they have searched for this peace in many places and never found it until they found you. They may not even have the right words, but they know they've encountered something holy. Archangel Michael says, divine unions are not built by perfect people, but by prepared souls. Heaven is preparing both of you right now. You are being taught patience, they are being taught humility. You are being reminded of your worth, they are being reminded of responsibility. If this is your ordained partner, every obstacle will only refine, not destroy. If it is not, every delay will release you gently toward the one who is meant to stay. Either way, you win. There is a vision the angels are showing me, two flames approaching each other. One burns fast and bright, the other steady and strong. When they finally meet, the fast flame calms, and the steady one glows even brighter. That is the power of balanced love. You are the steady flame. You were never meant to burn out quickly, you were meant to last. So let them approach. Let their eagerness meet your peace. If they are meant for you, your calm will heal their haste. If they are not, your calm will protect you from their storm. Archangel Michael says, do not let loneliness rush you. Heaven has watched every lonely night, every unspoken wish, every quiet "when will it be my turn?" whispered into your pillow. Those tears did not go unseen. They watered the soil of your blessings. Now the tree of love is about to bloom. The person who wants to marry you may be the fruit of that long season of waiting. But you must still let the fruit ripen. Eat too early, and you taste bitterness. Wait patiently, and you taste sweetness. This is the wisdom heaven wants you to carry. My child, there is another truth. When God elevates you, He often allows people from your past to reappear. Some come to test your boundaries, some come to confirm your growth, others come to rebuild what once was broken. Do not fear these returns. Heaven will show you clearly who is meant to stay and who is meant to fade. The person eager to marry you could be a returning soul, or someone who now sees what they once overlooked. They may tell you, I finally realize what you meant to me. And heaven says, it is your choice whether to open the door again. But remember, forgiveness is divine, reconciliation is optional. Archangel Michael says, you are the prize, not the pursuit. You are the answered prayer, not the question. The eagerness around you is a sign that your value has been seen, but don't forget you were valuable long before anyone noticed. You don't need their rush to prove your worth. You only need peace to confirm your purpose. If their love aligns with heaven's rhythm, it will grow slowly and beautifully. If it doesn't, it will fall away without breaking you. Either outcome brings blessing. You are entering a season where truth will reveal itself effortlessly. You won't need to chase clarity, it will come to you. Words will match actions, intentions will become visible. The one who truly loves you will not only say, I want to marry you. They will also say, I want to grow with you. That difference is everything. Marriage is not about possession, it is about partnership. The person who is meant for you will understand that. They will not want to own you, they will want to honor you. Archangel Michael says, heaven celebrates such love because it mirrors divine harmony. Two souls walking side by side, each whole, each humble, each guided by light. That is what you deserve. That is what God is preparing for you. So, my beloved child, let this be your prayer tonight. God, if this eagerness is divine, let it unfold with peace. If it is human impatience, let it fade without pain. Align my heart with your will, not my worry. Send me the one who loves me the way heaven intended. When you pray like this, the universe rearranges everything. The right person will stay. The wrong ones will drift. And your heart will find rest. The angels are surrounding you now, whispering courage. You are not alone in this. You are guided, protected, and deeply loved. Soon, clarity will arrive. The fog will lift. You will see why everything happened the way it did. And you will smile not because life was easy, but because you finally understand that every detour led you here. To this divine moment. To this destined connection. To this truth that shocks you with peace instead of fear.